Hello, my absolutely awesome Teamsters. How are things going? Have you ever noticed how insecure people try to make others insecure to make themselves feel better? Don't let others dim your confidence. Let's get something straight. You are not here to shrink back, apologize, or dim your light to soothe someone else's discomfort. Confidence is not a crime, but in a world full of insecure minds, they'll try to make it one. They'll call you arrogant when you simply believe in yourself. They'll label you too much when you finally love yourself out loud. But here's your wake-up call. Their insecurities are not your responsibility. You were not created to be small for their comfort. You were created to be solid for your purpose. The projection trap. When people feel weak inside, they often lash out at those who look strong. It's not malice all the time, it's fear. Insecurity whispers to them, "You can't do that," and when you do, it terrifies them. So they criticize you, undermine your efforts, laugh at your ambition, not because there's something wrong with you, but because you remind them of everything they haven't healed. It's projection, and if you're not careful, you'll internalize it. You'll start believing their doubt is truth. You'll start walking smaller, talking quieter, hiding your talent, and that's exactly what they want. Insecurity will always attack confidence. Confidence triggers insecurity like light exposes shadows. That's why the more you grow, the more resistance you face, not from strangers but from people close to you. Friends who used to cheer you on suddenly go quiet. Family who once encouraged you now say you're changing. Coworkers start throwing shade behind your back. It's not your fault, it's their fear. You stepped into something they never dared to pursue. You started believing in yourself, and they're still waiting for permission. Never apologize for being what someone else is afraid to become. You ever notice how some people only support you when you're struggling? But the minute you start shining, they get uncomfortable? That's the trap. They were fine with you being average. They were fine when you were insecure. But now you're walking in confidence, and it's exposing the fact that they never dealt with their own doubts. Let's be clear. Your growth is not up for debate. You don't have to make yourself smaller to keep people comfortable. That's not humility, that's self-abandonment, and you've come too far to betray yourself again. Own your confidence unapologetically. Confidence is not arrogance. Confidence is clarity. Clarity about who you are, what you're worth, and where you're going. When you walk into a room, your energy should speak before your mouth does. Not because you're better than anyone, but because you stopped doubting yourself. So when someone calls you cocky, you say, "No, I'm just no longer insecure like you." When they say you've changed, say thank you. Because you did. And that's the whole point. You're not for everybody, and you don't need to be. The right people won't be intimidated by your glow or growth. They'll celebrate it. They'll rise with it. They'll be inspired by it. Rebuilding from the inside out. How? Let's talk about you now. You've spent enough time doubting yourself. You've watered yourself down to fit into places that were never meant for your power. You've silenced your voice so others could feel louder. Enough! From this day forward, you choose truth over fear. You choose courage over comfort. You choose you, fully, completely, without apology. No more explaining why you're confident. No more justifying your glow. No more over-explaining your boundaries, goals, or dreams to people committed to misunderstanding you. Stand your ground. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs you, bold, grounded, and unshaken. So protect your peace, protect your purpose, protect your energy. Let their insecurities scream. Let them gossip. Let them roll their eyes. That's noise. You're the signal. You're the example of what it looks like to be free. Never again let their insecurities define your confidence. You were born to walk boldly, not beg quietly. You are not too loud. You are not too much. You are not wrong for knowing your worth. Share this with someone who needs the reminder. Like, comment, and subscribe because confidence is contagious. And the world needs more people who refuse to shrink. You are not the problem. You are the proof that growth is possible. Stay unshaken. See you in the next one.